A person's first personal contact with the Catholic Church is the Catholic parish in his neighborhood and in his community or city. Really, my heart was to be a parish priest. Even studying in Rome, I was always thinking about when I was going to be in a parish. There really wasn't a singular moment, but it became more serious. I was more intentional in discerning a vocation to the priesthood when I was at Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C., where I said, you know what, I think I could do this. And I was invited to come back home to our diocese here in Oakland through the invitation of our bishop. And what was interesting, he knew that I was someone who really wanted to serve. And he said to me, he goes, well, sometimes we want to be in the city of Rome, but really sometimes God wants us in the city of Corinth, where it's going to be tough, where it's going to be trying. But he says, you have those gifts to be here at home and serve the people that have been a part of your life. So when I came here, I knew what were things that needed to be addressed. And recognizing my hopes and dreams for the parish, I went to certain folks who could help me out. But I came to a parish that was struggling, a parish that was almost on the verge of giving up. And not only did I have one parish, I had two. We think about just plugging a solution, something to hold over until a generation passes. But we're talking about real people who are leading these parishes, and they have great hopes and dreams. Let's help them bring into reality their hopes and dreams for the parish. That's precisely what Amazing Parish did for me. There were people who love the church, and they want to invest in me, to help me to lead this very, very big parish. That is an answer to prayer.
We've taken 400 parishes through this in the last year and a half or so. That today we're going to share with you some things that we've learned from them. We're living this stuff.
How it made me feel was like, oh, thank God, we're getting the ball moving. We're going to be light years ahead of where we were when I first got here to the parish. So how did I feel? I felt great.
God is doing awesome things in our lives and in our parishes. And I want to walk you through the 6 objectives that we talked about in the conference and to help you learn to live those out in your parishes starting right now.
I was consoled. I was excited. I was at peace. Now there was a way to proceed. I knew the criteria of finding the right people. I knew how to dialogue with the right people. You see, these are very practical tools to have. Finally, we're having the answers to the question, how do we begin? And the answer was never beyond us. What was step 1? What's step 2? What's step 3? My hope for the movement of Amazing Parishes is that we can meet more pastors and get more pastors and helping them to recognize their gifts and talents and embrace that role as leader. The reality is that our new pastors, they're going to be about my age and of my generation. And they've been ordained just for a few years. And they're thrown in to lead 1, 2, 3, 4 parishes at a time. We have to help them be successful. And my hope is that Amazing Parish can reach out to them and show them that they could do this. It is possible. And that there's people on their side and they're getting their back and can lead their parishes to something amazing. We have good men who respond to this vocation, even in the midst of all the challenges that we're facing, and they want to be priest. But the biggest tragedy is that we don't help them. And then when they fail or fall, we say, oh well, We can't, enough with the oh wells. Now is the time to help the church, and we help our pastors first, because we need that. From the deepest recesses of my heart to each of you over there, we need your support for the Catholic Church and for Jesus Christ. And for every single person who walks into this place. Do it for them. Do it for Jesus Christ.